All right, I'm here at Eagle Island State Park. It is about an hour before sunset, just a little under an hour before sunset, and I'm going to try and find myself a nice little composition. It's right next to the Boise River, so hopefully I can use that in my composition. But who knows? It's a beautiful area. I'm not sure if you can see, sun's pretty bright back there, but hopefully that should be setting soon. The fall colors out here are absolutely amazing. And I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I haven't been here since 2016, so this will be my first time in the fall here since 2016. Then I might come back and reshoot this in the winter. If we get some snow, out here, it's absolutely magical. But yeah, I'll check back in when I actually find composition, and we'll see what we got. So I'll talk to you. See you soon. I think I found my composition. It is fairly simple. It's using the road as a leading line. I'm kind of sitting right in the middle of it. I just got to dial in my settings real quick and see where I'm at. I think we're going to up the exposure here just a bit. Yeah, we're not blowing out any highlights here. So what I'm looking at right now, I'll show you here. So you can kind of see over my shoulder here, there's the road. I'm using this as my leading line. And then you got the sun touching the tops of these trees. They're kind of hard to see. I'll see if I can, there we go, focus them in so you can see the color in the trees right here, right? So I'm trying to use that to my advantage here before we lose it. So I'm actually going to readjust my exposure here real quick. I'm going to set you down as I do this. Sorry for the poor film. It is on iPhone X, so it's not terrible, but it's not the greatest either. We're focusing, manual focus on the trees. And the settings are going to be, ISO 100, f8, 1/15 of a second, and I have a 2-second timer on to negate any motion, and just like that, it's a beautiful photo. I was intending to get to the river today, but the sun's already starting to set, so that doesn't seem like the greatest of ideas, as it's probably not going to be all that photogenic. I do have one more composition I spotted back over that way that I am going to go to. It's a little bit of a hike, but it doesn't need any light, so it's just using Alright, so for some reason my video just cut out. I will have to figure that out, but honestly I couldn't think of a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon, and I will see you guys when I get to that next composition. Alright, so I also, of that same scene, took a vertical photo. The vertical composition would look exactly what you see on phone here, just a little bit more zoomed in. So you guys will see that on screen here in just a second. But I went with the vertical composition just to test it out. I'll see which one I like more, the landscape or the vertical. I think I'm going to like the vertical. It just captures much more detail, looks so much better. And that's kind of what fits this scene, is it leads you into that scene, just kind of the road vertical rather than horizontal, leading you into the trees in this fall color, and we'll see how it looks. I like it. We'll see what you guys think. Post in the comments, let me know. All right, so I'm at my second location. I have two photos I'm going to take here, both similar in what I'm trying to get at, but both different in how I take them, I guess. honestly, I might even just go for one. I think I'm actually just going to go for the one shot rather than both. I'm going to go with what I originally had in mind. The colors of these trees just stood out to me immediately when I saw this shot. And so I'm going to try my best to capture that. And I want to be able to get this captured right and captured so that it looks good. I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm hoping that this works. We'll see. My idea, and I will show it to you in here just in a second. Let me get this all set up real quick. Doing this one-handed is not easy. I have to say, moving a tripod head while trying to mount a picture is of difficult tasks. So what I have here, so this is what you can see here over my shoulder. What caught my eye was this tree right here, and then contrasted with this tree here, contrasted with this tree here. So you have this kind of blend of colors coming down and around in kind of a U-shaped form here. That's kind of what caught my eye as I was hiking, and as I said, it doesn't need any light. Honestly, you're going to see here in the photo in the top corner, the light actually kind of distracts, and so my hope is here is that I can isolate this enough, this photo enough that I'm not getting too much of a distraction from the light itself. But I do have to say, this is probably gonna be one of my better photos from here. I actually could take this in another. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna even switch it. We're gonna go this tree here, this tree here. So I just moved over a few feet from where I started to take this picture. I'm actually going, you know, I'll grab two. I'll grab two pictures. This first one's going to be at ISO 100 f8 and 1/8 of a second exposure. No filters, just quality photos. All right, so I'm going to move over now, and we're going to try this again, framed in a slightly different way. And you know what I need? I need like a little thing that goes right on top of my camera so that I can talk to you guys while I'm doing this. We're trying our best here to make this work, to work with what we have. Like that. That didn't work. That just tightened it up or loosened it. All right. I like that there. And again, manual focus, just to kind of make sure I get a good focus here. I need crisp focusing if I want to make this work. There's not a hint of wind in the air, which I think also helps this photo work really, really well. So we were going with a same settings except for shutter speed. I have dropped down to 1/5 of a second, just to kind of get a little bit more, or actually, you know what, even 1/4. I'm going with 1/4 of a second exposure time. 2-second timer to eliminate any shake, and that concludes the end of my photos for the day. I will put that last one at the end of this video here, and please let me know if you like it. If you don't, I will put the two photos here from this little tree composition right here. I'll put the two photos on the video here. I want you to let me know if you like the first or second one. And yeah, so until next time.